there, YouTubers. This is Melissa, and I thought I would do a video today, quickly sharing some things that I might be using. I typically, for Thanksgiving, I give the teachers at my kids' school, I give them a bundle of handmade cards. Normally they are, sentiment is basic, but the cards are all fall related. So I thought I would show you what I'm hoping to use, and I'll show you what I make out of it. So this is old paper that a girlfriend of mine gave me, and I really like the color combinations. I actually have used this for some fall stuff before. So like these are the colors I'm going to follow, and whatever I don't use I'm giving to my children. So like I said, it's 5 cards. That's the base of my color combination. So greens, browns, reds, oranges, pinks, that type of thing. All kind of screams fall to me. I usually, like I said, I've done this for now. This will be my 3rd year. I give 5 cards. I give 2 that are going to be 3 by 6 size, 2 that'll be like 3.5 by 5, and then a regular standard A2 size card. I'm going to hopefully use some of these, put them in there. All wood embellishments, of course, scream fall to me, so maybe try to use some of those. I'll probably pull ribbon from my stash, but this is just some hemp cord from the jewelry section at Joann Fabrics. And then I'm going to try to stick to this stamp set. Of course, the paper I showed you, not including cardstock, that I will factor in. This stamp set is called Wonderful, and it's from Stampin' Up, and I really love it. And it coordinates with this Autumn Accents Big Sizzix die. So, possibly using this. This is from Simon Says. It's 2 teacher dies. This Lawn Fawn die. This one says thanks. And then potentially those single Lawn Fawn Kohl's ABCs. A couple other things I've pulled out was my miscellaneous jar of buttons. There's a lot of great fall buttons in here. And then I also pulled, like I showed you the paper before, it had, some purples and things in it. So we'll see. To me, these satin ribbons, they're all in my stash. They all scream fall. I actually bought them I did a mini album for a friend for her relative's anniversary. So I just wanted to grab 2 more things that I hope to use, 3 more actually, and I'm going to share those quickly. I've had this felt in my stash for a long time, so maybe I'll get to use that. This is from a company, SEI. It's a bunch of fall looking embellishments. I got some sequins from the Hotspot at Target. It's got have some foil, gold accents, that type of thing. And then these stickers were from Target. I've used a couple, not many. And then the last thing I hope to use, this I inherited from my stepmother passed. I've never even taken them out of the package, but there's all kinds of great black, golds, coppers, those types of things. Little mini staplers. So we'll see. That's what I pulled. That's what I'm hoping to use. And yeah, I hope to be back with some great cards to share. Okay, thanks. Hi there, YouTubers. It's Melissa. I'm back. I have finished my cards, and I'm ready to share what I've made. So I'll actually show you. This is what I will be putting in the teacher's mailbox at school. So this bag is from Stampin' Up. Cut some of the paper that I was using in the collection, and cardstock and vellum. I ended up using a couple things that I, didn't share in the video. So, for instance, this Grateful for You, I use that on my coffee layout too. That's from Stampin' Up. That's called Merry Everything. And then this, this Teacher, that is a die cut from Simon Says Stamp. Like I said, the vellum. I ended up pulling, I changed from the clear bag to this Stampin' Up brown craft bag. I used Pebbles clip, and I actually used all of the felt border that my goal was to use a package a month. I could never keep up with Nicole Jones's goal of 10 packages a month, but I'm actually on schedule. This will be my 12th package, and it's October 29th, so yeah, I'm doing good. But anyway, so I use this whole package, and you'll see it in the cards that I use. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and start sharing. So inside this bag, I made 5 cards for the teachers. So the first card I made, and I always use the washi tape on all the envelopes, so just very basic. I know to me it seems like, oh, it's okay, but to someone who doesn't use washi tape and stuff, this really is like, eye-opening. So anyway, so this is the first one, and I used, again, like I shared, the Lawn Fawn, these leaves, and I just placed them, with some low-tack tape and ran them through my Big Shot and backed them up with different color pieces of paper. This Grateful stamp was a sentiment that I used from, hold on one sec, I had everything here. Here it is. From this Simon Says. I use this one a lot. This one's called Handwritten Greetings. It's from Christina Werner. Yeah, just added sequence, and I popped that up on Pop Dots. Super easy. The next one is this one, and I used some of that, pattern paper, that collection. This Thanks is from Simon Says. It is like Thanks on a Line die. So, and then I just cut some leaves from the big Z's. This is from Stampin' Up. This is Autumn Accents. I just cut some leaves. I actually used an embossing folder, this wood grain embossing folder from Stampin' Up. And then this one I just, crinkled with my fingers. And then I just added a button for my stash and some of that twine that I pulled out. Okay, the next one. This one is a standard A2 size card. Again, like I said, I put, some form of washi tape on all the envelopes. So here's that felt border. This card actually opens, opens like this. So I just put a piece of the pattern paper here. I cut 3/4 of an inch off. I added some Heidi Swapp Color Shine to the card. This is a Cuttlebug polka dots folder. This sentiment here is from Paper Tray Ink. It's called Signature Greetings. They also have one, here's the front side. I had to make this sheet because they sell them in like CD cases. They make one for Christmas too, and that's what I was going to say. So some gold washi is along the edge here, some of the Lawn Fawn, and then a button from Stampin' Up. This is a rich raspberry button, so that's that one. This next one was inspired by Laura Basson. She just posted a card yesterday, a Christmas card, and I just loved it. So, this was my take on it. So this is a 3x6 card, and what I did was I took my Tim Holtz Distress ink, very similar to what she did, and I actually, with this leaf right here, I cut out a stencil, and then the colors I used, the red was Barn Door, the orange was Orange Marmalade, or Spiced Marmalade is what it's called, I believe. Checking my little thing here. Yeah, Spiced Marmalade. That brown is a walnut stain. The green there is Picket Fence. Let me double check. No, Peeled Paint. And then the purple is Seedless Preserves. And then I took my Mama Elephant Hello die right here, and I die cut it several times with just like a brown cardstock, and then So first thing I did was stenciled all of these. I just moved it across and stenciled. Then I put my hello die on top of here and cut it out and saved all my little pieces. And then, after I did that, I actually have to back it up with like a sticky, I don't know if you can see that, but I had to add a piece of vanilla cardstock. And I put it behind there, and then, yeah, Laura's video, from Simon Says Stamp, she used the trees. But anyway, you just put your pieces back together and fit them in there, and then I use a scrap of that brown and some sequins. So, super cute. Love it. Okay, and so then this is the last one. This is card number 5. And this is another 3x6 card where I used the Stampin' Up! Big C's. This one I distressed the edges with walnut stain after I crinkled it. I just added some twine. This Warm Thoughts is again from that signature, or handwritten greetings from right here. This is a lot of that felt. You'll see this is the last of it. I used it up, so I'm really happy with. And most of them are just very basic, so, the teachers can get a lot of use out of them, like, keep them very, So I didn't end up, well, these are the washies I used. Freckled Fawn, Stampin' Up, and that's where those are from. I didn't end up using the staples. I didn't end up using, what else did I pull? I didn't end up using the actual stamp itself. I didn't use this. I didn't use that. Or these. And then, I chose the other clips over those just because my bag itself was pretty bulky and I wanted a sturdier clip. So the only thing I have left to do is I always stamp the back of my cards with one of these sentiments. This is from the Stamps of Life, and it's called Created for You. And like this one says, I spent hours creating this card just for you. And yes, I made this card just for you. So yeah, I'll just stamp it and put it on the back of all these cards and then tuck it in the envelope. And then, like I said, I will put this in the teacher's mailbox. So, so yeah, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. Okay, bye.